You living your best, prepare for the worst. Cali go make me know it's a must. Then I taxi, they know I'm a boss. We know my mind and me team not the loss. Me team not the loss, 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 me team not the loss.
Yo, it's your boy Biggie, man. We out here today again, shooting another episode. I'm having a sit down with someone who's dearly special to myself. Today with Francesca. She's been doing modeling and she's doing a few other things on the side, but I'm not gonna get into that. I will let her go through all that information, but I'll let you introduce yourself to the people, what you do, and what you think.
Okay, well, hello guys. My name is Francesca, aka Francis. I am a model, but I have multiple jobs. I also sell hair. You know, I have J Beauty is my big business.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, something new, right?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm here with Biggs, and he's gonna interview me today. Okay.
All right, great. Thanks for coming through. It's a pleasure having you. So
Of course.
basically, I just want to go through your modeling career, and like you said yourself, you have a hair business, but all the things you do, and you're very, very young, and you're doing all of these right now. So I want to talk to you about it, the process, how we got here, and how you became this person, this entrepreneurial mindset that you have at a very early age.
Yeah.
And people watching out there, you can inspire people, or people can jump on board and support your business to grow, because that's what we want to do in this community, right?
Exactly.
So firstly, I want to ask you, there are a lot of things that you could do.
Yeah.
But why
modeling? Well, actually, it was in high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do,
Yeah.
and I was very insecure about my appearance, you know. I was never really comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
And then just, one day this girl came up to me and was like, "What's your name?" And I told her, and she was like, "You could be a model, right?" And I was like, What's modeling? What's that?" And she's like, "You look like a model. You even have a model name." And I was like, okay, it was the first time I ever heard of that. And it kind of boosted my confidence a bit and made me want to investigate what's a model, what can I do to become that,
All right. So
Yeah.
tell me, what was the process? So somebody approached you and say you have
Someone in my school. So it was one of the girls. I went
So
to
you-
all-girls school.
so you're
Yeah.
gonna have to thank her later when you make it, right?
Exactly. The thing is, I forgot her name, but I
Oh,
hopefully
that's
we could meet again because she was really amazing.
So you
Yeah.
could go back and say thank you for giving me that boost of confidence for me to start this. So what was
Yeah,
the
it
process?
just takes one person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. That's why we're here, because
Yeah.
this is what we're gonna do for the community to see that there are other things that we can do.
Yeah.
And I feel like someone like yourself, people see you out there, they don't really know you that much.
Exactly.
So the
yeah.
reason why we're doing this is what we're gonna do for the whole of our community, but it's also to try and highlight some of the good things that we're doing in the community and how we can inspire other people, and also just get support from your community, right?
Yeah.
So someone told you that, and then in your head, you're like, okay, I can do it.
Yes.
So that
I
was
was
the light
like,
bulb
wow.
moment. Bam.
Yeah, because I
Turned
didn't
on.
know what I wanted to do with my life. I think I was in year 8. I was 14.
That's very early though.
Yeah. And I went home and I was like to my parents, I want to be a model. And my mom was basically like, shut up, you're gonna be a doctor or a lawyer.
Okay.
What's a model? No.
So that's just the way the community is built. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's all about you go to school, get your degree, and get a 9 to 5 type of job.
Exactly.
But people don't really pay attention to all these other things that you can do, which is as lucrative as it could be from being.
They didn't think I could make money or if it was a real career, taking photos. No, you need to do a real job. Yeah.
And taking time. But so talk to me. What was when you start doing the research about how to become a model, right?
Yeah.
What was the process? How was the process?
Yeah, so starting out, you don't really know anything, and there's a lot of fake agencies out there who just want to take your money. They'll be like, "Oh, come, we'll take photos. You pay $2,000 for all these photos."
Yeah.
And I did a lot of that. My parents after a bit convincing, I was a daddy's girl, so my dad obviously paid for most of my modeling things. I did courses as well, modeling courses.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I work with different agencies. I did portfolios. And now that I realized I didn't really have to do that, I could have just done it. I could have just connected with different photographers.
Yeah,
and
cheaper way as well.
Yeah, TFP, that's you get free photos for promo as well. So I didn't know any of that stuff. So
how much money would you say went into that process? Just roughly.
I don't know. I want to say maybe $5K.
Yeah,
with the courses and then the photo shoots, and it was a lot. Yeah,
It was a lot of money for something.
And you didn't I didn't really know
you didn't know what to do, but it was a lot of money for someone who's that young at the early age.
That's what they bank on. Some agencies, they bank on you not knowing and think, okay, you need a portfolio, so you have to pay all this money,
Yeah.
but you really don't. Yeah.
Yeah, but then like what you said made sense in the sense of you could have gone to photographers and just get
Connected
photos.
with them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in our community, we have a lot of young talent out there doing photography now. So that could have
Exactly.
been
That would have
somewhere.
been good for me.
It would be good for them and also good for you because one, you promoting their business, and if they put effort into you,
They create their portfolio and you do that as well.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
because, like you said, going around paying all these money to all these agencies.
But just one day. And I think it's better if you work with multiple so you can come into your style, practice more.
And then different
work with-
creativity as well.
Exactly. But if you just do a photo shoot portfolio in one day, it's like you're not really expanding your experience. So you have all these photos, but you don't know how to be a model.
So, and what you say there, because every creative mind thinks differently.
Yeah, like they show you how to pose, they take you to different locations, indoor, outdoor. So it's much better than just one day of a portfolio shoot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That makes sense. So now you've done the course, you're well equipped, and you'll be like, yes, I can be a model now.
Yes.
So who was your inspiration when you start doing your research? What model that inspired you the most in terms
Obviously
of
Naomi Campbell. Like obviously
Tyra
her.
Banks?
No,
Too
Naomi
old?
Campbell and also Ducky Thought.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know her. She's a
Nah, I
model.
wouldn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. She's an Australian model,
Oh,
South
Aussie?
Sudanese. Yeah, so like when I saw, her, I'm like, I can be a model. It's not just you have to go to the US. Like you can be Australian and a model as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that really motivated me.
All right.
Do it.
All right, perfect. So now you got the experience.
Yeah.
You have somebody who you look up to. You pick up a few styles here and there. Now, what is it like working now in the modeling industry? Now you're getting paid gigs, right?
Yeah.
You're doing I've seen you do a few ads. So talk to us about working in that industry yourself now, getting paid for it. How does your parent feel about that transition from I want to do this, spending all that money,
Yeah.
to now at a very early age, and you're beginning to get money out of it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, my mom, she's proud of me. I even took her to one of my photo shoot
That's
campaign days. But you know, African mom, she didn't. After 3 hours, she's like, "Can we go home?" I'm like, "No, I'm working. I gotta go home now."
It's not a proper job.
Yeah,
to them, right?
she's like, "Can we go home now?" But yeah, she's proud. You know, I'm on like a couple websites for Inrama and also CPR Hair, and like I've done a couple campaigns and also fashion shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been good. You know, learning this experience, meeting new people, meeting models, photographers, like just connecting with different people. I think it really showed me like more about the industry. Yeah.
So and also I noticed you do some video work as well.
Yeah,
What is
like
that?
music
How's
videos.
how is that process?
I mean, the first music video I did was for Amani and Hooligan Hefts.
Yeah.
So it was like a R&B, like rap video. And it was good. Like it was really fun. Me and Amani, we still work together. I model for her brand in
Yeah.
Rama. So
that's
yeah,
good.
we have a good relationship. So
Yeah,
yeah. And then the second music video I did was for Rue. He's like an R&B artist.
Yeah.
And that was more guys around. It was like more rap video style. So
There's a lot of men on set.
yeah, a lot of guys on
A
set.
lot of Hennessy on set.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So just how do you navigate that space, trying to stay professional in an environment where it doesn't look professional, but you have to stay professional because you're
Yeah.
getting paid for what you're doing, right?
Mm.
And then you were young as well, right?
Yeah.
Take that into account. So how do you navigate yourself in that environment where it's too many people, like you are like a different person in the environment in the sense of, okay, you're here
And
to
there's
work.
alcohol there sometimes.
A lot of alcohol goes on
Yeah.
music videos. Like we all know that, but I didn't want to say that because
Yeah.
my mom might watch this.
Yeah.
no.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
But that's mean a lot of alcohol is gonna be there. You're gonna be exposed to a lot of different things, but you have to stay a professional to make sure when you go on set, you're able to deliver
Yeah.
exactly what you're getting paid for.
I mean, as long as I have a good relationship with the person that invited me there,
Yeah.
then I'm fine, you know? Like, I know not to drink too much, or like, if I'm on set, I'm not gonna obviously get drunk because I'm like, I won't be in a good headspace.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably have one drink and that's it. And then I'm just like, you know,
This is work time.
work mode. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you are a model in Australia, and we know the landscape here in terms of us Black people, specifically in Australia, in
Yeah.
terms of, okay, in that space, you work with a lot of white people, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
So when you go to work, how many Black people do you see around on set? Roughly, like,
For castings, like, you know, casting is like basically an audition.
I don't know casting, but tell
Well,
me
yeah,
more
that's
about
a
it.
casting. Like when you get sent castings, you go to it, you audition for the job, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, so for castings, I see like a lot of white people, but then there's a few like, you know, African people there
So
as well.
what's the ratio?
More white than black,
So say
obviously.
like 10% white or less than that, maybe 5?
You're saying 5% black?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 5-10% black, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically, but for like my campaigns, I was the only black one there, you know? So
How do you feel working as like just a few selected black people, but also going to places where you're the only black person there? How do you feel? You feel like the suffrage is even for everyone? Or it's a little bit different when it comes to white models versus black models. Like, do you
yeah.
feel any difference? I know it might not be, maybe it might not be really that visible for you to see, but do you feel some type of way about? Do you have a pause and think like why?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, honestly, when I do fashion shows, obviously I see more
Yeah.
like black girls there, and it actually makes me happy because I get to connect with them,
Yeah.
see them. But when I'm doing campaigns, it's more like I'm probably like the only one there.
Yeah.
And of course, I would love to see more. And I only feel like I'm a bit left out when it comes to the hair and makeup,
Yeah,
because that's when I feel like they're in
everybody have different
shambles.
skin tone.
Like everybody does, you know, they do the other models, but then when it comes to me, it's like they're like deer in headlights. Like, oh, what do we do with her hair or like her
Okay,
makeup?
this one is a bit strange.
Yeah, it's like,
What color do we?
how are you a hairstylist, but like you're like in shock when you see my hair? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
But quick question with that, but when like what's the makeup? They have a makeup kit, obviously. They have a set,
Yeah, but
different skin
they
tones. But do they have
they
your skin tone?
not all the
Or they
time.
struggle to
So
find it?
most times they make me darker or lighter, and it's like, why don't you have the full? You know
Full
what I'm
set?
saying? Like,
I
didn't
have
they
a
show
black
you?
pack and a white pack.
Didn't they show you like the models like before you came?
Yeah.
Like you could have gone to Sephora and bought like a new foundation.
Yeah, but the thing is, in their head, a product thing, they might use it only once.
Yeah, but like it's still good. Like you have to have range and variety as a makeup and hairstylist. You can't call yourself professional
Alright.
and then be like, oh, I don't know how to do black hair or black makeup. Like it's just I don't see you as a professional. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Another question I want to ask is that you go on set, all this makeup artists
Yeah.
and the stylists come through.
I always bring
Do
my
you-
own makeup.
But do you see black people there as well? Being hired?
Not black makeup artists, but I see a lot of white makeup artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
So-
black hairstylists? They got a lot of them on
No,
set.
and that's what they need more of. Like, okay, if you don't want to learn, at least hire, you know,
Hire the person for the right gig.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because then when it's my turn to get in the seat, it's like, oh, like what do I do? You
Everybody's
know?
like, ooh, this one is a
Like
bit.
I always let them do it, and then I go in the bathroom and touch
Yeah,
myself
yeah,
up,
but
and
that-
I always try
But
and
you
do
don't
my
have
own
to go
hair.
through that. You
I
don't have to go
know.
through that because
Yeah.
it needs to be like in America. It's very easy because they expose to all.
Yeah, like
The-
I think it's much better there.
Yeah.
But here is like they're just I've seen the faces of different hairstylists, makeup artists. I'm just like, not this again.
But you don't have to go through that. Because think about this, right? You go into the
Exactly.
bathroom, you stand there for like what, 10, 15, 20 minutes
Yeah.
while you keep it focused on.
Or like you have to wait all day till your turn to get your makeup done just for it to come out not looking good.
So all
and then
that
touching
time-
it up. Yeah.
all that time wasted.
yeah.
and then you
I
don't
could
get
have
the
just
right
done it
product.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very interesting. So I mean,
Hopefully in the future it changes and I see more improvement, but that's just been my experience.
But
Like
that's
I
a-
always hate hair and makeup when it comes to that. I'm just like, ugh, you know.
but that's a job opportunity for the black people.
Yes, they need to get on that. They need to hire more. They need to be on that for sure.
Get a specialist. You can't have
Exactly.
one person be.
And also, the makeup artists, hairstylists need to learn a wider range, like they do.
All right. So that brings me to this question. Like, what is the opportunities you see in Australia for yourself as a model and for young kids or other people trying to make it in that industry?
I see a lot. Like for my future, I want to like do modeling for Pretty Little Thing or Polly. I want to do for JD Sports. That was actually my
that's-
first job ever.
Yeah, JD Sports is actually big
Yeah.
on having black people on the covers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was like my first like retail job.
Yeah.
So like it'll be full circle if I'm like on like a campaign for them. That'll be like really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it is my dream to be a Victoria's Secret model. So
Yeah.
hopefully.
But we don't have Victoria's Secret here, so you have to go to the States.
Yeah, I have to travel. Like with the modeling, you have to think about traveling. You can't just stay here.
But there's a lot of people in that industry in America. So going out
Yeah.
there,
I mean,
think-
there's always room for everybody. You know, you can't just say like, oh, there's too many people, so I can't do it. Like, don't give up.
Yeah,
There's space for you.
keep pushing.
Yes,
Because
100%.
that's a beautiful thing, though. Because the
There's
perseverance that you
always.
have at this very, very early age in your career, you
Yeah.
can only get better from here.
Exactly.
And with that mindset, if you keep pushing, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Like you
I
can,
wish I knew all this like when I started, because it was a long. I started when I was 14. You know, it was like
Yeah.
a long
it's
ride.
a long journey, but
Yeah.
you're still young, though. You've learned it very, very early.
Yeah.
There are people out there who probably have not even figured this out yet,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
they've been trying to get to where you are right now.
Yeah. Go for it. Like, don't let anybody stop you. Don't be shy. Just go. Honestly.
Right.
Because when you make it, that's when people will be like, "Oh, hey, like I know,"
They
like
don't know
they
the hard
try and
work.
get in.
They
Like
don't know the hard work that you've put in,
exactly.
like year 14.
Don't let anyone discourage you.
Like you putting
literally.
in all this hard work at 14, but then when the success comes, everybody wants to bask into that.
Yeah, like when, in high school, when I told people I was starting modeling and I would post my photos, they'll be like, "Remember me when you're famous?" That was like everyone's go-to line.
Remember
Like
me
it
when
went
you-
from bullying to be like, "Oh, remember me when you're famous?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure,
So
okay."
they're planting the seed already.
Exactly. It's like, why? Yeah. It's
So I
crazy.
mean, and the other thing as well, you do a lot of like you want to be out there and you do a lot on social media, right?
Yeah.
So if I correct me if I'm wrong, you have a YouTube channel yourself,
Yes,
yourself
Geneva
as well,
K. That's my YouTube name.
and then you also have the hair thing. What's it
Yeah,
called?
J Beauty.
J Beauty?
I sell lashes, wigs, extensions. Yeah.
Ladies, you hear it? Those crusty lashes, just get rid of them.
100%. Yeah.
Get something quality.
Quality, 100% human hair.
Yeah, human hair.
Yes.
Yeah, you heard it, man. Just support the business.
Get into that.
Get in, support the. This is one of our own, so we gotta support each other.
Yes.
But yeah, and also you. What else you do? What else you have on the side?
Well, I go in music videos here and there. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to really see where I land.
So, but
Yeah.
you're doing a lot,
Yeah, like
At
I'm
least-
trying to juggle it all.
and you're doing all.
And
this
I
by
also
yourself.
have a day job as well, so it's just crazy.
All right. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can only try, right?
Yeah, I can.
If you
only
don't try, then you don't know exactly what's gonna come out of it.
Yeah.
So that's a very good thing you said out there because it is very, very hard.
It is
But then
hard.
also you need to keep trying.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of no's. Like I'll go castings, I wouldn't get it. It'll be a sad day. But then you
But how
lift
do you-
yourself up.
How do you take all those rejections? Like, how do you get them back home?
It's fine. It's just like one door closes, another one opens. It's like, okay, they didn't choose me. Maybe next time. Next time. Next time.
Do you ever, if you don't get selected, do you ever think it's because I'm black, or you just think I wasn't good for the job?
I just think I don't think it's because I'm black. I think because maybe I wasn't confident enough, or maybe I could have pushed an inch harder. Yeah.
Because I've heard a lot in the community where people get rejections and then they'll come out and say, it's because I am. Not because I didn't try hard enough, or because I didn't train, or because I didn't put in the work. They have this one thing that I think that's one reason why a lot of people fail, because people look for excuses
Yeah.
everywhere else,
Mm.
but accepting the blame. Okay, you know what? I need to be better next time.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it is the case where they like discriminate against you, but some cases it's not like that.
But
Yeah. Because
obviously,
like if I go to castings and I see a lot of white people, I'm like, I'm definitely gonna get chosen because they want the
'cause you're unique.
diversity.
Yeah,
Yeah. But if I see like a mix, then I'm like, okay, I need a push, 100%.
that's the
Yeah.
mindset you should
Yeah.
have, because you're going in there knowing that you are unique, you're different. But then sometimes when people go on set, they forget who they are. They're trying to be the other people.
Yeah. You have
You-
to be you. Like no one is you. And when they see that, they're like, okay,
And there's
like,
only one you.
they choose confidence over anything.
Because think about this, you go to a space where you have like 20, 25 people, right? Or
Mhm.
let's say 30.
Yeah.
And then you're there. You want to be selected.
Yeah.
But
You
then
could
you
be first or last or middle. They can't remember everybody. So you gotta stand out. Like you gotta push yourself 100%.
So, but that's what I'm trying to say is that you go there, you have this mindset. Okay, do you go in with a killer instinct? I need to make it today. I need to get this.
Yeah.
Or you go in, I'm just gonna give it a try.
No, you have to give 110% because
So you
like,
go in wanting to get it.
yeah, because especially if you come early, because usually castings are like from 3 to 5 or like between those hours you go in. You don't know who's coming after you, so you always got to give it like you're
But
the one.
do you ever go on set and you see someone and you're like, oh,
Oh yeah,
they're gonna make it.
yeah, 100%.
So
Yeah.
you look, and then do you try and copy them, or you just like be yourself?
I'm just like Yeah, I'll just try, you know? Because one time I went to a casting and I saw around, I'm like, okay, I'm the only black one here. They're going to choose me.
That's a
And
given.
then here comes this beautiful black queen, like goddess. She looked like amazing. I was like, oh.
Ooh, you're like,
And she
oh.
was like taller than me. And she was like, her abs, 6-pack. I was like, maybe I should head out.
This
Let
is
me
not.
go.
This is not. I'm not the only black person here, but there's somebody else.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though. When
I
you-
was like, yeah, they're gonna choose. I
But
choose you.
did you,
You know.
you chose her, but did you feel proud, like seeing someone of your
Yeah,
kind?
I was happy. I'm like, wow, I'm glad you're here, but damn, like, why
You
did you
came
come
here
now?
to take my spot.
Nah, but like, I still tried my hardest. But then obviously, I told her like, you're amazing. I hope you do well. Like, you know.
Oh, that's good though, because
Yeah.
you gotta celebrate each other as well.
Exactly.
Because I feel like
yeah.
we missing that in the
Jealousy
community.
is no time for that.
There's
yeah.
room for everyone, like you said
Exactly.
earlier on. There's room for everyone.
Yeah.
But you can't just.
If you're jealous, like, what's that gonna do for you? Just support each other, and people will support you. That's it.
Yeah, that's the way
Yeah.
the world works, man. You gotta give and
Literally.
take back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that brings me to something that I think would be very important
Yeah.
for other people that are gonna be watching.
Yeah.
Like, what is your advice that you can give? You were 14, you started this modeling thing, you spent a lot of money into it, but you felt like it could have been cheaper, right?
100%.
So what can you tell people that are watching now?
They want to be models.
Yeah, like it could be anything. Because I
Yeah.
can see you have a lot of perseverance. You've pushed yourself really hard to get to where you are now at this
Yeah.
very early stages.
And I'm still going. Like, I haven't even started yet.
You haven't scratched the surface yet.
I'm still going. Like,
So this is like the warm up.
yeah, this is the warm up. Trust me. Like, you're
There's
gonna
more
see
coming.
me everywhere. Trust me.
Don't forget.
Back to back to back. I won't forget you. Don't worry.
When you go on the big networks,
I'm like, yeah, Vix.
don't forget me.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's your advice for people? It doesn't have to be kids or people in general.
Yeah. Do your research. Like, before you give any money, make sure you know, like, talk to people who have experience, you know? That's what I didn't do. I didn't talk to other models because maybe I didn't really have a social media presence. Because I didn't get social media till I was like around 14, 15, because I didn't really like social media.
Yeah.
But then I realized, oh, I have to get it if I'm going to do modeling. So
Yeah,
yeah,
obviously.
talk to other people that, like, if you want to be a police officer, talk to other police officers. If you want to, like, just talk to the people in that industry. Research, watch videos before you, like, put any money into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, it'll work out.
That's
100%.
great. Great
Yeah.
advice. Like, just to add on to what you said, because I remember I had a friend that was here in the studio the other day. We were talking about like how you're gonna make it, and then
Yeah.
he said you need to perfect your craft.
100%.
You can't be mediocre. You can't be
Mhm.
average and
Yeah.
expect to get paid like a professional. You can't be a semi-pro and expect professional money, right?
Exactly.
So he was saying you have to perfect your craft. You have to do your research. You have to, like, it took me 6 years to get this going now.
Wow.
Because I didn't really want to just put something out there that doesn't have any
You want to take
substance to it.
time. Yeah.
It's taking forever. But we're
Yeah.
here now. But what you said is very important because a lot of Africans, we don't ask each other questions.
Exactly. Ask. Don't be shy to
It's
ask.
like this. It's like a secret. Like
They want to keep it to themselves.
if
or
I
they
tell
don't
you,
want...
you're gonna take my
yeah,
shine.
like, don't think everyone's bad. Like, just, you know.
Yeah, but that's a very good thing because people don't ask people.
Yeah, that's why you don't know and you end up doing the wrong thing.
And
It
then
takes longer.
and then they come later and then they get it wrong.
Yeah. And then
spend
they
a
have to
lot
start
of
again.
money and then come back.
So might as well ask.
Ask from the start so you don't
Ask.
make the silly mistakes that everybody else has made. Like what you say, like $5,000 is a lot of money for a 14-year-old girl, man.
Yeah, like, yeah, it was crazy. Like, because
crazy.
when you start modeling, you gotta, they want you to put money into it, photo shoots, this, that, and it's just, yeah.
All right. So what are your handles on social media so everybody can follow and support you on this journey?
Yeah. Okay, well, my main is Francesca _, and then my hair business is Official J Beauty, and my YouTube is Geneva K.
All right. So we're going to see a lot more of you on this channel, right?
100%, I'm here.
Because we're going to be...
Anytime, call me.
Now, we're going to be on this journey. But
Together, yeah.
I'm really happy that you came through and...
Thank you for letting me on your podcast. I appreciate it.
It's all good. I really appreciate the fact that you've putting a lot of effort into what you're doing.
100%.
And you spend a lot of money into it as well. And
Yeah.
you're pushing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we all need to push as well each other to be able to get to the next stage. So anything else you want to say to the people watching, like any message for people out there in terms of you being a beautiful woman like yourself, do all this modeling? What are the things that you would need to get to the next stage, but then also you as a woman, what do you think about relationship wise in terms of
What I think
people
about
that might,
relationships.
yeah, people that might help you. You need a man to help you because you're doing this all by yourself.
I mean, I don't think I need a man. Like a man needs me. Like I feel like I'm a great catch. Yes. No, but like I don't really go hunting for a relationship. Like I'm just here doing me and whatever comes to me, weed out the bad, let in the good. That's it, you know?
So what's your spec?
What's my spec? What's my type? I don't have a type. Like I don't really care about looks.
Yeah.
Just be taller than me in heels because you
Yeah.
know.
I think 40% of men are already out.
No, if you're over 5'8", like at least 5'9",
Boys, you heard it.
5'10",
5
you know.
Oh, 6 is good.
I-
Let's
yeah.
go 6.
Oh, 5'6", sorry. I got this short. But yeah, I don't care about looks, whatever. Just be kind, you know, just be nice. Like I'm not too picky. Just be real, you know. And don't lie. I don't like
You know,
lies.
being real is actually very hard these days, right?
Exactly.
'Cause
All you have
fake
to do
self.
is be real. That's it. You know?
All right.
That's it.
You heard it, boys. Be yourself and don't be somebody else.
And be a little bit funny. Like I need to laugh, you know.
Ah,
I can't be the only funny one in the relationship.
So they gotta be like 6. Let's take 6.
5, 6. No,
No, not 5, 6, just 6.
okay.
6 and above.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah.
You have to be funny
Yeah.
and you have to be
Kind.
yourself.
And don't lie.
Be kind and do not lie.
Yes.
Because when
Because I'm chill. Like people think like maybe I have a resting face. I'm mean, but I'm actually pretty chill. Like
because you're
I'll
a
talk-
model, right? Because people are
Yeah.
like, oh man, that's
They're
not
probably like, oh, they probably
That's
think
out
I'm
of my
stuck up. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I don't think like that. Like, you know, come
Yeah.
talk to me, approach me. I'm hi.
all right. Just when you see her next time, say hello. You never know.
You never know.
Nah,
Yeah,
but it's been a pleasure having you on.
of course.
Your journey. We're gonna follow you all the way to
100%.
what you do, big things.
You.
And I'm really
you
happy.
too. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. This is just a start. This is a platform for everybody. So
Just the beginning. Yes.
just the beginning. We're gonna do big things. All of us.
100%.
2025.
Amen.
It's the year we start.
Yes.
And then we've risked 5 years from on now. this will
We'll
be-
do another update.
Like you will be something special. So you probably might not even come here anymore. You be
No, I'll remember the day one. Trust me. I'll remember the day one.
all right. So like, thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you all the best.
Yes.
And then yeah, just don't forget.
I won't forget
Check
you.
in every time you can.
Yes, I'll check in all the time.
All right. You heard it
Thank
here.
you guys for tuning in.
You heard it here, people. Make sure you support the channel.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, follow us.
Everything.
This is our platform. Let's change the narrative. Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Bye.